Uh-oh, I'm kinda late, but better late than never. So, first of all, I wanted to start out by thanking you guys for not 1, but 2,000 subscribers. Wow, I was not expecting to actually get that many, ever. Kinda speechless about it, and I've been stormed with work, so it's like, oh no time to make the video. But I got time, I make time right now, now's the time. So without further ado, I'm gonna actually answer some of you guys' questions. And for fun, I'll play 1v1s in the background. These are 1v1s I recorded a while ago, like January a while ago, and I didn't like my commentary on them, so instead of just deleting them and them never seeing the light of day, I figured I'd play them in the background. I'll pop the questions over, and I will answer them. So, let's begin. Fire Roka asks, what do you think of the Octoling DLC and Smash? I am excited about the Octoling DLC, can't wait for that to come out. Finally, playable Octolings also. I just caught like I wasn't expecting that to happen. I thought they were gonna release Octolings maybe in like a Splatoon 3, but I did not see this coming. I was kind of excited because I asked in the end of the Q&A video, I was like, hey, are Octolings playable yet in the future? 2 hours later, Octolings announced it's playable. I was just like, oh no. Smash, I'm excited about Smash, but I'm not good at it, so you guys are probably gonna want to beat me up in it. I'm fine with that. Mayaroni asks, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start a YouTube channel? Well, first advice is start your YouTube channel. I would basically say expect your first couple of videos to be complete failures. Like the first video I posted was just me randomly playing Salmon Run with no commentary, no edits. I got like 14 views, and it wasn't good. It was not good. It was not successful. Growth is very slow, so don't let that take you down. But if you are looking to grow, what I would suggest is think of why do you come to YouTube? Answer that question yourself. Why do you come to YouTube? What do you want to watch on YouTube when you get there? Like, do you want to watch somebody with a camera pointed at their like game and just complaining about it? Do you want to watch funny moments? Are you there for like philosophical discussion? Whatever it is that you come to YouTube for, make something that contributes to it, because chances are other people come and watch the exact same stuff that you want to watch. And I mean, to be honest, to be successful, you gotta make what people want to see. So that's my suggestion. I mean, if you want to grow, you gotta make what people want to see. And you can start with yourself. Think about, what do you want to see when you come on YouTube? Tentate asks, will you ever do a Pokemon playthrough, like a Randomizer Nuzlocke? That sounds interesting. I want to do it. I have no idea how to do it. I want to look into it. I might do those over the summer, because I don't know if I'll be able to stream Splatoon over the summer, because I'll probably be in Europe. So we'll see, but I hopefully I'll do Pokemon. What's my favorite Pokemon? Bayleaf. What's my favorite shiny Pokemon? No idea. Bayleaf? No. How was my animation? I liked it. Liberation asks, what sort of games did you grow up with? And if you had to choose, what is your favorite one? So the first video game I played was actually Tarzan. I have no idea what console it was supposed to be for, but I played it on the PC. Basically, in Bulgaria, you can get most of these games the legit way, so I might have gotten them through a sketchy way. But anyways, apart from Tarzan, there was Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Red, and the thing is, I had no idea how to save on them. I'll basically spend my whole day playing through Pokemon Gold, and I would always get up until probably like the 5th or 6th gym leader, and then I'd have to close the game because I was so tired. My eyes were exhausted, and so basically I played through Pokemon Gold a lot. Then I also played some Bobble Bobble, I think that's what it's called. I don't know the names, like these dinosaur things spitting bubbles and popping them type of thing, yeah. And then basically after that I kind of got into Age of Empires. I played it once because my computer broke, and while it was getting fixed I got to play on my cousin's computer and he had it on there and I loved it. And if you had to choose what is your favorite one, Pokemon Gold, definitely the favorite one. Gronlund, I probably mispronounced your name, I'm sorry. They ask, okay, when did you decide you wanted to become a teacher? Alright, so I'm kind of getting a whole lot of teacher ones, like Joshua asks, are you a real teacher? I am a real teacher. I decided I wanted to be a teacher during college. I actually majored in business, but I took one educational psychology class and I absolutely loved it. Then I took an educational technologies class, which is supposed to be programming, but it was basically focused on how to teach people, and I enjoyed that, so I kind of ended up getting a job in that field instead of business. Not much of a business person, but I enjoyed teaching, so I figured that's an interesting thing to go into. Leaf Life wants to know, what is my favorite gun, and can we see your gaming setup? My favorite gun is the roller, and my gaming setup, I'll give you a quick description, but basically it's my bed. There's like a drawer with the TV on it, that's where the Switch is docked, and I basically sit on the floor with a chair next to me that props up the laptop. Has everything hooked into it, and the mic is like on the edge of the chair, and that's basically my gaming set. Professional, not professional at all, guys. The Savage wants to know if I'll do a face reveal. Maybe eventually, sometime in the future, but not anytime soon. Periwinkle Sprinkles wants to know, why did you pick the female Squid model? Because I like the hairstyle, and I don't really like the hairstyle of the guy Inklings that much, so pretty shallow reason, but there you go, there you have it. Wowzer Boy wants to know what I teach in school. I basically teach STEM, which is a fancy word for science, and we throw some Legos in there, so like we'll build the thing we talk about. It's basically science, all science, so we do like physics and environmental science and all that. Vishina Brooks, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, asks, if you could make Splatoon 3 or 4, which one would you make? I'd probably say Splatoon 4, because I feel like the Nintendo already has Splatoon 3 in the works. Usually game development process takes a while, so they probably already have 3 in mind, and I don't want to mess with that, but I'd rather make the 4th one. Just skip way ahead into the 10 years from now. Splatoon 4. Directed by Vasko Games. I wish. I wish. No, that wouldn't happen, but whatever. Bits wants to know if I was a fan of shooters before Splatoon came out, and did Splatoon make me like shooters more? The answer is simple, Bits. I absolutely hated shooters before Splatoon. Main reason is I have the aim of a 3-year-old who had too much candy in his hyper. Basically, I can't hit anything. My aim is horrible, and to be honest, most shooter games are first person, and I'm not a first person kind of player. Did Splatoon make me like shooters more? Yeah, definitely. Considering I started out with not liking them, I have a better opinion of them now. Coolshade64 wants to know, have I pre-ordered the DLC? Heck yeah! Marloni Baloney wants to know, if some people wanted merch, Marloni, what would it be the design, and can I get a hug? Well, I don't really have any designs in mind. I might end up making something if you guys really want merch. I don't really like merch that much, but if you guys want stuff, I will find a way to make stuff for you guys. And can you have a hug? Virtual hug count? Sending you a virtual hug right now. Chaden Kun wants to know if I watch anime, and if so, what kind do you watch and what's your favorite? And they could give me a list. Well, I kind of watch anime, kind of on and off. I was a big fan of Naruto. I watched through Death Note, kind of watched a little bit of Little Witch Academia. I watched the movies, didn't watch the series. Attack on Titan was nice, so yeah, I watch like the mainstream animes. What is my favorite? I mean, I spent so much time watching the Naruto one, I would say Naruto. Does Pokemon count? 719 Inkling wants to know, how did I get interested in the Splatoon franchise? Oh boy, this is story time right here. So at first, I didn't even like the idea of Splatoon. I thought it was this random weird game, but my brother got the Wii U, and he was playing on it, and we had recently gotten the amiibos for them. He was all into amiibos and stuff, and he was trying to play through the stages with the roller, and there was one part where he was stuck. I think there were like the little scrubby things on the wall and he couldn't climb up, and I was like, what? Like, why are you getting so triggered at this? Let me try it. I wanted to try it because he was struggling so much, and he was using the roller. Before, I would just see him like using shooters, and I was like, it's a shooter game. Remember, I don't like shooters, so I was like, it's a shooter game. Bye Nintendo, I wouldn't play this. I would never play a game like this. And then bam, rollers. So I ended up playing through the level with the roller. I liked it. I kept going. Then I did the first time I beat Octavio. I beat Octavio with a roller. And basically, if it wasn't for the roller, I wouldn't get into the game at all. But thanks to the roller, I ended up actually playing the game a lot. I enjoyed it, and here I am now. Jane Esclanda wants to know, if I had to be stuck with my choice for the rest of my life, would I rather be a Salmonid or an Octarian, and not an Octoling? That's an easy one for me. I'd rather be an Octarian. Main reason is I don't want to be clustered with a bunch of like slimy fish around me and like be spawn camped. Essentially, the squids are spawn camping us. I don't want to be spawn camped. And the Octarians, even though their life is kind of sucky, at least they get cool concerts and stuff. I mean, look at the final battle. It was like full of Octarians in the stands. Sounds like it's a pretty fun time. Abigail Lee wants to know, how do you get perfect abilities? Play lots of Salmon Run, get lots of tickets, play lots of ranked, scrub lots of slots, scrub lots of slots, scrub lots of slots, scrub lots of slots, and that's a tongue twister. Eventually you have enough. The other thing I'd say is, if you use the tickets, don't like buy a slot until you have 2 of the same. So if you want, let's say, like a full run speed, use a ticket for run speed, and when you get 2 slots of run speed, buy the 3rd one, because it gets really expensive. Eric AH asks, do you plan to 1v1 all the other Splatooners? I have like 0 plans for the 1v1s. I mean, it would be cool if I got to 1v1 the other Splatooners, but I mean, if they don't want to, they don't want to. To be honest, editing's pretty tough, and I mean, if they want to 1v1 me, I'd be happy to. If you guys are watching this, you're a big YouTuber, heck, you could be a small YouTuber, I don't care. But if you guys are like some of the other Splatooners and you want to 1v1, hit me up. Timu Jacola wants to know, how could a new and unknown Splatoon and other Nintendo games YouTuber grow? So this I'll answer the same way I answered Maya's question, and it's basically make content that you would want to watch if you came on YouTube. Like, if you got on YouTube and you were like, hey, I want to watch something funny or something whatever, make that type of content. Make the type of content that you would watch. Like, don't just be like, oh, well, I'll watch it because I made it. No. Make content that you personally enjoy watching, and hopefully others will like it. Chances are most people want to watch the same stuff as you. So VOV has 3 questions for me. First question is, what do you use to record and edit? I use the Elgato HD60S to record, and I use Adobe Premiere Elements to edit. I don't use the Pro version because I can't afford it. It's expensive. Second question is, do you think of making a video with other people? Like speaking in Discord? I have thought about it. I've tried it out. The sound quality is not very good. I might try to do it sometime in the future, but not right now. And then, can I have a 1v1 against you? I think the 1v1 against you should be playing right now actually in the background. So, I mean, if you want another 1v1, just come to a stream. Kevin V wants to know what did I think of the Nintendo Direct, and did I want to be a teacher when I was little. Nintendo Direct was awesome. I absolutely loved the Octoling trailer. Some pretty interesting releases. I'm kind of not a big fan of the whole rehashes. It's like, oh, here's a game that's been out for a while, and now we're putting it on the Switch type of thing. But and then the Smash Bros, that was pretty exciting. It turned into a meme. So, and then did I want to be a teacher when I was little? No, I did not want to be a teacher when I was little. I actually wanted to either design games, be a director for like movies and stuff, or be an astronaut. Here I am making YouTube videos. Close enough. Skull Mason Agent Mason wants to know, what's my favorite thing to do in YouTube, and why did I start YouTube? So my favorite thing to do on YouTube is what I'm doing right now, which is reading your guys' comments. Actually, whenever I post a video, or I mean, most of my videos are scheduled to post at like 5:30 a.m. so I'm asleep when they post. But when I wake up, first thing I do is I go on there and I check the comments and I read all the comments. I love seeing you guys' comments. When I was little, I wanted to like direct movies and all that stuff. I always wanted to do something video related. And then I kind of just gave up on that dream, and then I graduated from college. I couldn't find a decent job, so I started teaching and I did research, and then I was like, well, I kind of have enough free time to put together videos. I wanted to do an educational channel at first, but I don't feel like I'm knowledgeable enough to do an educational channel. And then I was playing against this dude on YouTube called Viantastic, and he seemed pretty cool and friendly, and I was like, hey, I want to be like that one day. Like, just be a cool, friendly person on there, on the internet that you can come play with and hang out with and make cool content. And I got a chance to 1v1 him, and I was like, well, that would be a good way to start a channel, you know? Just, so I blame Vian. I blame Vian. Hugh Fan, and I apologize again for the name choppiness, wants to know, do I play any other games apart from Splatoon? Yes, I play Celeste, I play Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade, Pokemon, Sudoku. I love Sudoku. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Yes, I play lots of other games. Elinka wants to know if I'll ever visit Romania. I would like to visit Romania. I heard there's like a underground lake with like a Ferris wheel and like awesomeness. I would totally like to go see it. I don't know if I'd go visit Yashi specifically. Hopefully I said that right, but I'd definitely like to go check it out. Darcy Perry wants to know what my favorite cookie flavor is. I'd probably say white chocolate chip macadamia. Ella Chip wants to know if I have any siblings, and if so, how many? Yes, I have one brother. He's younger than me. That's all you need to know. My Fiend Play wants to know, pork mackerel? No. Kelp Dome. Kaylanime wants to know, if you could make a new weapon class, what would it be? It'd probably be something more on the lines of, I'd say like the Rainmaker, so something that charges up and then once it shoots, it like has some sort of like blast radius type of thing. I realize that might be too viable in competitive, but it could be something as simple as like a bow and arrow with a suction bomb attached to it that doesn't take up as much ink. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'd make a bow and an arrow. Yes, let's do it. Let's make it. Let's make that a thing. Southern3118 wants to know, do I like trains? Funny you would ask that, because when I was little, I lived near a train station, and my parents would just take me there so I could like sit and watch the trains. So yes, I like trains. S'mores Ice Cream wants to know what's my favorite color and number. My favorite color is probably blue, and my favorite number is 24. It's not as funny as 25, but I enjoy it. S'mores also wants to know, where did I get the name for my channel? It's basically my name plus the word games. Very creative, I know. Potato Thing 5900 wants to know, what other languages do you speak? I speak a little bit of French. I took 4 years of French 6 years ago, so I've kind of forgotten most of it. I also know a bit of Java and Python, but those aren't really spoken languages, and I know Bulgarian. Dave the Gamer wants to know what my favorite book is, and which ones would I suggest. My favorite book is The Little Prince. It's a short book, it looks like a kid's book, but I love the style of it because the chapters are short and they're filled with like philosophical metaphors that you can like think about, and they're very, very realistic. I really enjoy it, and I actually make sure to read that book at least once every year. In terms of recommending books, I would say Mindwise by Nicholas Epley. It's a very, very enlightening book. It's basically helping you understand and explain why like other people think differently, and it was a very, very deep book. It was very informative, and I really enjoyed it. And if anyone's like, hey, what book should I read? That's the book I always recommend. Or The Little Prince, one of the two. Seth Hernandez wants to know, what did you want to see Nintendo bring into Splatoon? I think what I'd like for them to really bring in though is allowing you to like spectate salmon runs and spectate matches that your friends are in while you wait, because a lot of times it's like, oh, you want to join a private battle, you want to join like turf war with a friend, and you just kind of have to sit there and wait for 3 minutes. It would be nice if you could actually like tune into the match and spectate it. Christian Strickland says, tell me your friend called. Nope, they didn't call me. KICC wants to know if I've ever been in or broken up a fight. Yes, and I'll just leave it at that. Gaming Explosion wants to know, how many words is the script for the Q&A video? What script? And that would be the last question. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. Hopefully I answered most of your questions. Thank you again so much for not 1, but 2,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get this far, this many people watching me ever. So it's a bit overwhelming, but anyways, I'm gonna go back to making some cool fun videos for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy everything I have in store for you, and I'll see you around. Bye!